Bwana Maini, to the National Women Representative, Madam Catherine Nadia Wabiriana. To the branch executive secretary, to the county youth representative, Bwana Nicholas, and to the entire Makueni branch executive members, teachers, good afternoon. To start with my introduction, I'm Evans Kisoi Mutua, born and raised Gumo Ward, Kibwezi West Constituency, Makueni County. Currently serving at Kari Mwailu JSS at Kiboko Zone. I'm so much privileged to address this huge congregation. First and foremost, much thanks to our Almighty God for this opportunity that He has granted us to be part and parcel of this huge congregation. I'm so happy to join my good teachers whom we served together at now current senior secondary school teachers. We are now termed as junior secondary school teachers. Now we are so happy to join you at this very occasion to celebrate with you the annual general meeting of Kuppet Makueni branch. When we left you back as senior secondary school, we went to schools that were now termed as junior secondary schools. Moguls, as I'll tell you how they are known, we were taken to Shakahola. Upon getting to Shakahola, we got a life that we were not used. And I'm very much quite assured that you know whatever happened. And you got the reports of whatever happened in such congregations that you were sent. When we were sent there, we never found the very youthful teachers that we used to interact with as senior secondary. We found very old wazes. And upon getting there, we were nicknamed Moguls. I think the name Moguls is a name that you've heard it all over. So, why were we called Moguls? We are called Moguls because of 1, 2, 3 reasons. We are very smartly dressed, small, as we were called, small boys and girls. I've told you that we found aged individuals. So we would be referred to as small boys and girls. So we are very smartly dressed, and I've come with some Mongols. We have some Mongols among us. And as a result, these Mongols, occasionally you would arrive at these stations very well and smartly dressed. And there was this case that we were to ride a shokos, where we normally go with these khaki trousers. So as men would go to schools with the khaki as we were used. And this became a problem to us. And our girls, as they were called, they are teachers. So they were called small. You see, those are very odd members, and they are meeting with a very youthful girls. So they would call them girls. And you see, so those small girls were called small girls because they are going there with their good clothing models. And this now brought a problem with them. 3 months we got there, there was a dressing code, kind of a structure that was said to us on how we should dress. And now the big question was, we were used with this kind of dressing back at our schools. So it became a problem. So all in all, we managed to endure all that. Back to the point. In front of us, we have the National Executive Board. We've got to those schools. I'm privileged to be one of the big schools in the country that has good kind of taking care of welfare of the teachers. We've got to schools, and I want our national organizing secretary to take note. We are not happy at those stations. I think before our late former cabinet secretary died, it's like he died with the entire kind of structure of the JSS. Magoa, before he died, those days we were in senior secondary schools, and he had constructed some classes for the junior secondary. So when Magoa died and a new government came into effect, it's like Magoa died with the entire idea of the JSS. And when the new government came into effect, they now said that we are supposed to be domiciled. We are supposed to be given a dome at the primary schools. We went there because it is a job. But now, upon getting there, things were not as we were used. To the National Organizing Secretary and our Ebo Bugoma women rep, who happens to be our gender representative nationally, the GSS teachers are crying. And their cry is one, want to go back to our stations. We are not in our stations, and the pain is felt across the Republic of Kenya that the GSS teachers, when the Monaco team was collecting their findings, were not there. They never inquired from us what is good. It is now the right time. The national government listens to the GSS teachers. There's a lot of cry nationally that we be taken to where we are supposed to be, so that we can feel to be part and parcel of our team that we left back at senior secondary. The other point, Madam Women Rep and our organizing secretary nationally, we have our intern teachers who are not here with us because they are not members. The intern teachers, countrywide, we have around 46,000. And it was a very big shock to us during the presidential State of Nation address, when our president, in front of all members of parliament, Kathleen Waberiano was there. He said that they have employed 56,000 teachers. That was not true. That was not true. We are only employed 9,000 teachers of us, permanent. Another 9,000 teachers from primary school level were promoted to join us as junior secondary school. And that brought us to a level of 20,000 teachers. We had, I don't know the kind of level of that particular officer who attended the last week's education parliamentary committee. And that lady said that we are going to confirm our intern teachers 2025. It is not fair, considering the economic challenges that the country is enduring. It is not fair to subject such teachers a 2 years internship. They are being paid 17,000 with your wife, children, and your very many girlfriends. Madam Wapirianga, you sit in that honorable house. Tell me, if it happens that I was an intern teacher, how I can survive in such a situation? These are teachers. Tell me, what can I do with 17,000? It is not possible. It is not allowed. It will never be allowed. We are kindly requesting, once you get back to that house, the cry of many junior secondary school teachers, intern teachers, is so high. Let us give it an opportunity. Let us listen what these interns are saying. It can't be allowed.